Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Justina, and for today's tutorial, it's just really a chit chat, get ready with me. Where the hell have I been? Why am I not uploading as much as I should? And just basically just sharing my life with you. So I'm trying to let down this wall. You'll hear me go on tangents. We're gonna have a little talk, so definitely sit down and get ready to see how I do my makeup, and let's get into the tutorial. So unfortunately, I cannot multitask. So I was trying to do my eyebrows on camera for you guys and talk about life, but then I'm just thinking to myself like, oh my god, this brow is not coming out the way that it needs to come out, and I get so sidetracked. So forgive me for that, but just life updates, what's going on in my world. Recently, I just started a new job, so I really haven't been on YouTube as much. It is Monday through Friday, 8 to 4, and I'm not a morning person. I'm not used to waking up early at all, so it's been a hard adjustment. Not necessarily a hard adjustment, but for the simple fact that I have to wake up at 6 o'clock every morning, like 5 days a week, I'm in disbelief. I sound like a little brat, but I'm like, this is real. Like, I have to go back every day to make a living. Like, I hate to say that it's just not for me, because obviously everyone has to have a job in order to get through life. So I do sound obnoxious when I speak like that, but honestly, I need to find my passion. I need to find what makes me happy, because I really don't think that working a 9 to 5 is gonna make me happy. I honestly don't want to work for another company. It won't make me happy, because at the end of the day, like, it isn't mine, it's not my passion. So I feel like some people can relate to that. I know some people don't relate to that because they know, like, life isn't that easy. You don't always get to pick and choose what you want to do, and sometimes you just have to survive. And that's actually what upsets me, because I hate being in survival mode. I hate existing instead of living. I want to do so much more with life, the things that make me happy, the things that bring me joy, and to truly create. When I say create makeup looks, maybe create a brand, maybe create a business, and I literally want to do so much more. And I was just saying this the other day, people get really sad because they get fixated on the fact that they're not doing what they aspire to do. They're not doing what they think will make them happy, because they're busy existing, they're busy surviving, and all of us really want to live. So although I'm grateful for my job, because not everyone can get a job so easily, I just feel like it's not for me, the 9 to 5 thing, just because I don't want to just simply exist and try to survive this whole time. I truly want to live and enjoy life, and the vision for my life, I want to make it come true. And I feel like it's hard, because a lot of people tell you you can't do it before they think you can do it, and most of the time they're telling you you can't do it because they don't think they would be able to. And it's really not fair, because then you see that it's never about me and what I was able to do. It's what you think you couldn't do, therefore you thought that I couldn't do it. That's not everybody, because obviously there's some people that are going to cheer you on, but I think it's really hard. Like, for example, I come from a family where, yeah, everybody has a job or a profession, and that's nice, but to me, I don't have anyone that owns a business, anyone that can guide me in the avenue that I want to go in. So for some people, when I tell them my dreams, they'll tell me it's impossible or it may not happen. But to me, there's literally just something inside of me that knows that whatever I want deep down inside, I can make come into fruition. I can make it happen. I can do it. So sometimes it's really hard, because I feel like everybody's faith gets shaken here and there. You really want something, and then you wonder to yourself, can I really do this? Am I right for this? So it gets scary. So I don't know. Gonna go in with this palette now. This is the KKW X Mario Palette. So I'm just going to dip into 2 shades here and make it a really simple look. So yeah guys, I don't know, I feel like I have a hard time not necessarily going like, what am I destined for in life, or what am I supposed to be doing, because to me, like, I'm here right now, what I love doing. I love makeup. Like, don't get me wrong, I could get better at it, and everyone can definitely work on their craft. So that's what I want to do, but I think it's funny, I was talking to someone the other day, and I was just saying how I never wanted to work in a Sephora. I never wanted to work at an Ulta or a MAC. Like, I love makeup, but I never wanted to do it on people. Everybody has different skin tones, different textures, different undertones. And for me, that gets kind of scary because you want to make someone happy. You want to make them proud. You want to make them feel beautiful. And sometimes that's not always the case because a lot of learning goes into makeup. I think people think that it's easy, or some people think it's unnecessary, but the way you feel once it's on, that confidence you get, I feel like it's unmatched. I feel like, although you should also feel pretty in your own skin, like, putting on makeup is just such an art form, and it's not as easy as people think. Like, for me, as I was saying, I don't like to put makeup on people. I like to put makeup on myself. I would love to show you guys how I put makeup on myself, and that's why I feel like YouTube is perfect. Ever since I was younger, I had a dream. I just wanted to own businesses. I wanted to own a makeup line. I wanted to own nail polish line. Definitely own different brands. So I find it so cool that YouTube is definitely an outlet where you can create something out of nothing. And I truly love that. I truly feel like there's something that's giving me a path. It's guiding me. The way that I was saying that I don't have anyone to guide me in the business world or what I want to do, or it doesn't matter in a sense because I feel like YouTube gives me a platform. So I definitely want to see where this goes. I know that I need to upload way more content. I slack, guys. Aside from being busy and switching jobs, I literally sometimes, like I tell you, I get inside my head and I'm like, but I only have this many subscribers, or maybe I'm not that good, or I can't change out the background again, or I always tell people, I'm like, yeah, my channel is amateur hour. But it's horrible to kind of like talk about myself in that way because I really am trying. I feel like if I continue to talk while I do my makeup, this video is gonna just literally go on forever and you guys are gonna hate me. Or love me, because it's my channel, you're here to watch me, right? But yeah, I honestly I want to come on here half the time and share my thoughts and what I'm thinking, because I know I'm not the only one out there who thinks these things. I sometimes say to myself, like, there's people that I talk to and I'm like, no, I know, like, in my heart, I'm just destined for so much more. And to one person, I might sound absolutely crazy. Like, they might be like, yeah, everybody feels that way. Which I get. But I always can connect with some people and I'm like, no, there's something strong, like, deep inside me that's telling me, like, you're gonna get there. You're gonna get everything you want if you work for it. So definitely need to work for it a little harder, but I'm really proud that I even took the step forward. Creating a YouTube was hard for me. Like, inside my head, I was like, I don't know if I can do it. And it really wasn't about anyone judging me per se, but it was just like, I'm gonna put myself out there. And if you realize with most YouTube people, they're just very vulnerable. They put themselves out there. That's why you come to their channel. You want to learn about them, hear about their day, and you want them to be totally transparent. And for me, sometimes that's hard because I'm not that person. I like to keep everything inside. I don't want to say I'm very secretive, but I guess in a sense I am kind of secretive. I don't want anyone to know anything about me, but that's not the way that this works here. So I'm kind of learning to put my wall down, which is really hard. That's like the number one thing about me is I definitely have a wall up and I let it down, like my guard down, as time goes on, as I feel comfortable. But when meeting me, guard is up. So I just wanted to get a wash of color all over the lid. And then I'm gonna stamp on a shadow for liner. I was watching I Love Sarai, Karen on YouTube, her new mukbang, and she was just talking about the journey of life, how she got basically where she is today. And honestly, so inspiring, so raw, so real, so true. It made me really happy to watch. It gave me hope. Honestly, she was just saying, like, even in the darkest moments, like, you feel bad. People get 9 to 5s and you know you have to survive, you have to work, you have to make ends meet. But people deep down inside know, like, this is not what I want to do. And I don't want to live unhappy. I know sometimes people get so depressed because they're just like, this is it. This is my life. Like, I'm not going to do anything else. I didn't get to do what I aspired or what I set out to. And it makes me feel sad because there's literally no age where you have to give up your dreams. You're alive. Your heart is beating. So live every day. Like, do what you want to do that makes you happy. Write a bucket list. I used to have a bucket list and I need to do one again because I had a bucket list and I knew I needed to create it back then to get me out of my shell, because although I'm not a timid person, I have a hard time just being social, let's say. Like, I'm very to myself, I'm very introverted, so I definitely wanted to get out of my shell and I created a bucket list. We're gonna get to the bucket list in a second, but this little brush is taking me years. So the bucket list thing. I was probably my last year of college where I just felt like, not that I was too afraid to get out of my shell, but like I wanted to go up to people and be like, hi, my name is Justina, and have no issue doing that. Like, don't be scared to go up to people and say, hi, my name is this, or hi, I want this, or this is what I want to do in life. Like, I didn't want to be afraid in any type of way, because it's just not the way to live life. Like, getting out of your comfort zone only promotes growth, and I really wanted to grow and get out there in the world, and I just felt like I was so afraid. So I want to say the first thing that I did on my bucket list when I was younger was I started waitressing. Like, I definitely remember taking a hostess job at the Cheesecake Factory, and I was like, this is cool. But I saw how much the waitresses and waiters were making, and I thought to myself, like, okay, like, I can't be a hostess anymore when I see how much my friends are making. I definitely want to be a waitress. So that was kind of hard for me because, yeah, we're just taking food orders and all that to you. But on the other side, it's like, I have to get out of my comfort zone. I have to go up to like 5 tables, maybe family of 6, and go, hi, my name is Justina. Like, how can I take your order? What can I do for you? And for me, that was so scary to go up to each table that I didn't know and introduce myself. So I feel like, even though to some people it may not seem like a big deal, that was the first step to getting out of my comfort zone and out of my shell, introducing myself to people, not being afraid to talk to people. So for me, that was definitely big. And just proving to myself that I can take on more responsibility. The second thing that I can think of that I was like, I definitely have to get out of my comfort zone would be, I remember signing up for a pageant and I definitely am not a pageant girl. Like, yes, I put on makeup. I am not a girly girl by any means, but I just thought to myself, one, Sandra Bullock in Miss Congeniality seems like fun. Like, that's what I thought in my mind that it would be like. So I thought to myself, why not? And then two, like, I never had a dorming experience. I'm not friends with many women, so I thought it would be a good idea just, again, get out of my comfort zone, force myself into something that I know isn't what I'm naturally used to. And looking back on it, it was really one of the most funnest things to do to date. I met so many girls that wanted to do the same thing as me. They weren't even interested in becoming the next Miss United States, Miss America, whatever the hell it was, because I can't even remember. But it was just such a good experience, and I met so many girls, and I got to like dorm with a roommate, and I've never really did that because yes, I went to college, but I always traveled back home. So I don't know, it was just a fun experience. And obviously, I was gonna say, I love Sandra Bullock so much. I remember one of my favorite movies is The Blind Side with Sandra Bullock, and I don't know, I'm not into football, but I never noticed that all the coaches in that movie are real football coaches. But one of the girls that I was dorming with for the pageant let me know that. She's from Texas, and she was a big fan of football, and I found it so cool. And it's like different girls from all over the world. I'm out of my element, which I kind of love because it's like you can't get comfortable, just get with it, get with the program. I definitely loved the pageant experience more than I thought I would, and not even the whole like trying out or each part of it or bathing suit or evening gown. I really loved like the sisterhood of the pageant, and it was really cool. Everyone helping each other out backstage, and I really had so much fun. I'm just so scared to do it all. There's so much that I want to do in life. Like, I want to act, and I just feel like an idiot sometimes when I either say my dream or I try to go pursue it. And obviously, if it's new, you're not going to be great at it. There's learning curves, but sometimes I'm so hard on myself. So, like, I definitely had more things on my bucket list. One last thing I'll share on that bucket list that I did is like, I really wanted to travel, always wanted to move to California. I haven't yet, so I really like to travel. So I traveled to Europe for the summer, and I stayed in Italy for a month, and I did classes there, and then I also went around like Paris, Amsterdam, London, Belgium, and that was a really fun experience because I did not go with family or friends. I went by myself for classes, and I ended up meeting people out there that were my age that were taking classes as well, and it was really fun experience. And I even went skydiving, like my first and only time in Italy, which I find so cool. And skydiving wasn't even on my bucket list, but I figured why not? And honestly, one of the best experiences ever. I'm really excited. I'm really happy that I went. And I really do like to get out of my comfort zone for the simple fact that I always say, like, stories to look back on, things that you can tell people, experiences that you now have gained. And it's always scary at first, but I always feel like it's worth it in the end. I felt like YouTube for me, I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of those people that like instant gratification once I do something, and the fact that I kind of have to work for it, I sound like an asshole, I'm sorry. It's like, wow, like, okay, like, if you want it that bad, work for it. And I tell myself, and I tell people all the time, like, no, I want YouTube bad. Like, this is the first platform where it's just like, people have always told me, like, you love makeup, work at MAC, Ulta, Sephora. And my thing is, like, that's not my journey. I don't want people to take away from my passion. I don't want to do makeup on people. I feel like YouTube is perfect because I can put makeup on myself while teaching you, while talking to you. And I just like, you can put yourself out there, which I never thought that it was possible. I always wondered to myself, like, how am I going to make this come true if I don't know how? And the fact that this is an avenue really excites me. And at the same time, it's kind of scary because I'm navigating this journey where, I don't know, I watch it, I'm in it, and I love seeing people create. The first person that I actually watched on YouTube was Carly Bible, and I remember the title of her video being something like the makeup products that you need, like maybe for back to school or just in general that you need. And I remember writing every single product that she said down, and I remember to this day one of my favorite products that she recommended was the Smashbox Pore Filling Primer, the purple bottle, and hands down to this day, it's the primer that I can't live without. There had to be so many other things that she put on there, but like that was the first YouTube video I remember watching. I'm just really happy to create, and it's crazy that I haven't created content in so long because once I sit down and turn on the camera, one, I go through stage fright, I'm like, the red light is on, and then two, once I finally get comfortable with it, I'm just like, why don't I do this more? Like, girl, you love makeup. Is it really hard to turn on a camera and film yourself doing it? Out is a real thing, and honestly, if you're feeling it, ignore it. Like, tell yourself you're awesome because you truly... Lately, like on YouTube, a lot of people have been talking about like consumers and us buying certain things, and basically like the products cost so much and companies are coming out with things every single week, so it's really hard for us as a consumer to keep up and to purchase. And then some of us are purchasing and we're spending so much of our money that we definitely need for other things on the things we love, which are makeup. And I know for me, I am not rich. Like, I can make ends meet and that is great, but I love makeup so much that I try to purchase everything that I see that I like. I'm here watching YouTube. Makeup doesn't get sent to me, so I pick and choose what I can purchase, and it's really hard just for the simple fact that people are coming out with products left and right, and it's like, yes, I want this. Oh my god, but this person's coming out with this. Or, oh my god, I just purchased this product and this person is coming out with this next week. Now I can't purchase that. And it's hard because I don't know whether it's FOMO. Do we all have FOMO? Do we all just want everything just because everybody else is talking about it? It's really hard. Hold please. Kylie is broken. Cheers, darling. You should call me Butterfingers. Like, my AKA is Butterfingers. I absolutely dropped everything. I am so sad. Do you think a Morphe E27 will do it for me? Let's see. So like I was saying, like Kylie, this girl right here, she comes out with so much. I can see why she's Kylie Billionaire Jenner, but it kills my soul just because everything that people come out with is not going to be a winner. I know some people were saying that they missed the slow releases just because, like, for example, Chocolate Soleil from Too Faced is a staple. Becca Champagne Pop, staple. Like, there's certain things from brands that, like Anastasia Beverly Hills, you know you're going to go get a brow wiz from her. So certain places, certain brands have staples, and it's like you miss that because you don't even get to try out the products because so much is coming out. Like, I thank God that Sephora allows you to try things out and return it within 2 months just in case you didn't like it, because things cost so much money that it's literally not fair. I 2 weeks ago brought the Natasha Denona her new Metropolitan or Metropolis, whatever it's called. I brought that eyeshadow palette and it's $130. Like, is that worth it? After seeing the Shane and Jeffree documentary thing that Shane made, it was crazy to me that Jeffree charges $58, right? And I think he said it was like $15, $20 to make, which is crazy to me because it's just like, I get that you're a business owner and you're trying to make money, but me as the consumer, like, if I look up to you and I'm trying to purchase your products and I can't, then it makes me feel a type of way. I put highlighter on. This is definitely done. It's gonna spit on me. So, I'm gonna go in with Polo Recipe. So, is it weird for you guys, like this style talking video? Because I watch Jackie Aina, I watch Raw Beauty Christie, I watch Samantha Ravendale, and those are the people I love. Obviously I love way more YouTubers, but for me, those are the people that talk to the camera and can really just get across, and that's what I would like to portray. But I think one, it's my attention span, like I like go on tangents and I forget what I'm talking about, and then two, it's just like I don't have that presence just yet. I'm gonna go in with this Morphe Sweet Tea liner that's almost non-existent because it's such a great color. So definitely go get Morphe Sweet Tea. And literally like $4.99 if not $4. So I'm gonna line in my lips. I want to start doing people's makeup on my channel. I do feel like it would be a bit scary for the simple fact that I am not a makeup artist. It would literally be for fun. Do not shame me. I really want to learn different faces, different textures, different undertones, and there's so many styles of makeup. And I know that I'm going to create my own style. But wait, Kim Kardashian, did you like come out with more of these? Are these sold out? Like, I really do like this color a lot. I definitely want to try Kim Kardashian's nudes. Kim, if you're watching this, can you like send me your whole entire collection? I really do like her makeup brand. I was skeptical at first because, you know, Kylie has one. I know that Kim has always gotten her makeup done, so she could be into makeup very well. But like I said, skeptical. I tried some of her products out. They are the most creamiest, most pigmented, most beautiful like formulas ever. So I definitely want to try out more of her things. And I'm really excited to do so, especially lip liners and lipsticks. I haven't tried her lip liner yet, but she's got it in the lipstick department. So finally for my lips, I top it off with this Fashion Punch lip gloss. I'm so lazy, I don't want to put my finger in my mouth, but I have to blend it out. I already had this exact mascara on and I put a light coat earlier. So I'm just going over it again and making my eyelashes more redefined. Guys, I feel like I always do this look. This is like my signature look. So guys, this is her. This is the finished makeup look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this makeup look so much. I had a fun time creating this tutorial, just letting go and really sitting down and talking to you. So thank you for listening to me talk, listening to me rant, and letting me show you my makeup routine. As I said, if you're interested in these products, they will be in the description down below, so don't forget to check that out. Also, if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, welcoming me back, because like I said, I take these little mini vacations. It's literally my brain. I'm rewiring positive thoughts, and Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I come out with more content. You need to know. So stay tuned, and I'll definitely be back with more videos. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you again.